Hello, hope it have been a great day for you guys. For me, it was. This is the recap of the April 15, but it's a different kind of recap. It's not a recap, it's an explanation how to trade a trend. Today we have a great trend of those kind of trend that we just get, one in each 10 days, 10% of the day we got a trend like this with a precious, beautiful price action patterns, and I'll show you how to trade this trend and how to optimize the profit through the day. Please, before starting the video, give your like. Don't forget to make your comments at the end and share this video with somebody that will need it, like a beginner on this journey. So the idea here is to try to help them to have a shortcut in terms of learning curve. So thank you once again for your support. Please don't forget to click the like button. Thank you very much and enjoy the video. Albrook say that we have just 10% of the days you're gonna find a great trend. So what he said is usually you need to take advantage of those kind of days. And the objective of this video is to show you how to take advantage and optimize your profits using price action patterns, targets and structures. How you might trade a day like this using all that what Al Brooks teaches us, right? In this video, the intention is to try to figure out what are the best entries for you, what is the right structure that you need to use, where to place your stop loss, where to take a profit, what are the swing trades, what are the scalp trades, and how many points you might have during a day like this. I did kind of my performance today was something like this, right? And I'll show you how to leverage a day like this, right? So I have some let's say pre-populated leg counts here or L and heights counts because it will take a lot of time to do it. But the idea today is to really leverage this kind of very directional, straightforward day and how to trade. The tricky thing here today is as you saw the ATR never were below, let's say, 5 points during the day. And then and the end of the day it closes 7.67, right? If we goes to the size of the day, chart size were kind of 120 points about, right? I did like a 2200 2200. I make a combination of e-mini and micro mini and mini. So sometimes I trade micro, especially at the beginning of the day, and then another times I trade mini, especially at the end of the day, especially right here. Okay, so let's take a look on what are the best trades possible during the day. So the first things that we need to really look at is this. So this is the opening. We have an opening gap, huge gap, right? If we see the gap, we have a gap of coming from a 40 points, 42 points, coming from a day that was a very bearish day here, right? If you look at this, it's kind of double top, right? It's kind of double top setup, right? And then we have a kind of testing resistant area here. It's kind of double top in a resistant area. And then in the resistant area, you have, you start to count. So this L1 is a good short. You got short here. This is the first short, right? So it's okay to take that one below one. Okay. You know that you are in a resistant area, so you take below one, right? Put the stop above this one, or a little bit, looking a little bit higher. And we're talking about, this is the first trade, right? We're talking about a trade of 10 points, which is 10 point stop, which is good. And then you're looking for at least a measure move down of this. So you're looking for something like this. Let me see. Here, right here. So this is the first target that you see is this one. Let me, we'll see here. This is what I use for target. So the first target is this one. So if you get short in the one, which makes sense, it's a good bar, closing is low. The first target is that, is the MMM of this bull mode. The one thing that you need to really think is you have an L1 failed in the no follow through, it failed. So this pattern is a bull mode. But when you know that it's a breakout mode, right? This is a breakout mode. You know that this is a failing L1 and H1, of course. So you're counting, this is a L1, low one, and this is a H1 right after 3 trigger, the bar 2. And then we have bar 4 going below 3, that's a L2, low to second tentative to go down, right? And there the G, and there 5 trying to get down, is a third tentative, right, to get down. Even here in this bar 7, right? So this is a L1, L2, L3 trigger here, right? And B6 is an H2 because it was triggered above, right? But this failed. And that's what is, this H2 failed here, which is the 7 going up 6. Then you can say that you have more chances to go down here when 7 goes above 5 and 6 and put and set the buyers trapped out after this close, right? So you might go short here in 7, but it's a triangle, so it's not recommendable. You need to wait for follow through. Let's say that you didn't get this 8, right? Because this 8 has, it's a huge bar, and then your stop is 20 points, right? Here. So any close is very climatic, right? So it's not so good bar to entry. Okay. So what I did was the following. I put the 8 and 9, set the 8 and 9, and then start entry in the 50%. Look at this. You can do, I did this one, okay? I did enter here, the 50%. I'm gonna mark that one. This is a best entry, right? Best even than the 8. So this is a 50%. short. So you got this one here. Here. Or even, let me see if we have more here. No, didn't get it, but here, fraud. So, it could be just 8 and 9, just to be sure. So here, you might be filled 50%, and then you look for the second leg down. So your stop is here, let's say, above 7, and you're looking for 101. This is a um, high um, high priority trade, so you're looking for 101 at least. Okay, so this is the target for this probably high priority trade. Here you have this target here, but you have this magnet here. There's a best, let's say, best and more price action pattern target here. So this trade here, you exit at 8. So you got, let's say you got this here. I'm gonna put it like a, it's like a 13 points. Right, 13 points will be nice to have this trade. Right, this is one trade. You can get short below 7, of course, but there is a risk. But if you go below 7, it's fine. Okay, then you put the stop here. It's pretty much the same trade that one. Okay, so if you get here, let's consider that you have get here, you have this trades, straight here. Okay, it's 11 points or so, right? Okay, 1150. Okay, so we have that 1150 trade, and then this one could be the same thing here. But this one you have the probability of the second leg down. So you can do this, right? I'm looking for second leg down. This will be here, here. So let's say that this is the target of leg 1 in B7, leg 2 will be B20, B10. Okay, so that's the main target that we have for the day. Right here, right? But then you have then you have another target sheet, for example, this is a high probability trade. This is the 101 of this trade, right? So 50%, you get it here, right? You fill it here. So this is the high probability scalp target, 50%, right? So this is gonna be here. But then you have the target here. So what is the best exit? You have one leg, two legs, third legs testing here. So this trade, the best exit is there, especially feeling this in the bar 18, feeling this. It's It's gonna be 13, 23 points or so. That's I did it, right? That trade I did it. It's nice. What other entries do we have? We have the 13, that's an L2, right? So you can enter in 13, load in, okay? That's basically the trade, second trade, right here. So this 13, you have two ways to do it. It's too close to the channel line, so you can make one-on-one of that bar. So I probability trade two. But you can look for two times that bar too. Right? So that's the way that you can get the 13 too. So when you are in a spike and then channel, you're looking for taking profit in new lows. So you see here, one way to do it is to try to mark the lows and see where could go the third one. So for example, if you're short here, stop above 11, 13, right? You can get this trade here and look for these targets here. For example, here, you look for that trade, or even you can look even for closing the gap here. Same thing, right? But if you go there, it's gonna be a trade off. It's gonna be 12 points, right? In this case. So and scalp is here, and then the swing is here, 12 points. Then when you have one, two, three, clearly closing the gap, that's the target, then you have a double bottom. H1 is here, going up, 20, 21 going up, above that. And then if you are still short here, be above 21 is really where your premise is ending, right? So your stop, your trailing stop, the stop needs to be above 21. Of course, if you close 23, you get out there as I did. So I did get out here, 23, right? Because it's a FBO, FBO, FBO. So consecutive four consecutive FBOs. So then you might think that it's coming a reversal, right? Reversal is coming. So double bottom H2 24, you can go you can go um you can go long. Why is that? Because you have a wedge here. Let's see here. This is a wedge pattern. Clearly beautiful. It's a wedge. Getting a target. So you might expect profit taking. And then what is profit taking? Couple of legs up. One, two legs. Right? One, two legs, and then L2 here, trend resumption. In this case, as you are coming from a trend, leaving micro gaps here. Let's see this micro gap here. Look at this swing micro gap open, right? Micro gap open here. This is bullish pressure, bearish pressure, right? Then you have a double top here. You don't need a best looking signal bar because the context is on your favor. So here 24, if you let's try to look at this. This is the target 101. Okay, this is not a this could you can say, wow, this is a low probability trade. It is not, because you're expecting two legs down up, looking for this target here, right? Or something like that. So you're expecting these two legs. So it's not a low probability target. But then you have this target at least 101 of that signal bar, right? You have it here. So you fill here, you get there. it's about 9 points. So you got these 9 points. I did that trade too. There's 9 points here. Okay. But I get out below 35. That's because I was long. I get out below this L2 as my operational is. So but you can try to make this one here. You don't need, again, you don't need a best looking signal bar because the context is in your favor. So you're trading in the weight of the trend. In this case, it's a beautiful L2. Here you see here that there were the buyers getting out here. So this is a good entry short. And then 34, excellent bill, right? So this is a L2. The pattern is an L2 bear flag. This is the entry of the signal bar, right? This one. And this L2 flag is the bell breakout of the flag, right? Here is a L1. This is L1 bear flag, 50% retraction with limit order. Okay, this one. And this one is a it's a L1, and this is a bell triangle stop order, right? You can get the 8, but it's so huge. I would prefer to get this pullback, right? Of course, if you have the 8 with 15 points and you can trade on micros, that would be great. I trade this one with micros, 5 micros here. I remember that. All right, so this is an H2. This is a wedge bull flag. This is a wedge, right? So this is an H2. Good. Signal bar. When you have a wedge and you're operating counter trend, you have to have a very good signal bar. In this case, you need a very good looking signal bar like this. Okay, so you have 34, nice, and then this micro channel, right? So you can, if you look into the 34, stop needs to be here, 9 point stop, 9.9. That's beautiful, right? So you enter here, the stop is here, you're looking for, and then you need to see what is your target. So the first target is leg one, leg two that coming from here, because this high still being the high for the second leg down, right? So leg one, pull back, leg two, or this is leg one, pull back, you look for the leg two. So will be like this. You consider that spike and channel leg one, right? And then leg two here. So where it goes here. At that time you see, wow, this is not possible because it was so huge range there. But at the end you need to, it's very 31, I think. You need to continue trading based on that. Okay? So that was my entry here. 34, because I missed this because it was long, so I get out here from the long. And then this 34 is a great signal bar, better than expected in a trend. Then you're looking for leg one, leg two. So what I did is with this one, you're not gonna believe me, but I get out here in 20 with 20 points. It was amazing points with mini, which was very nice. Right, 20 points here. Okay, get out in 45. During the formation of 46 was kind of here, get out here. Why did they get out? Because it was kind of, these three bars, I didn't like it. Then in 43 failed here. We're very close to the low of the yesterday. So I was thinking that we might have here some more buyers. D43 didn't like that it fails below 42, right? So that's why I was just looking for a testing of this low here in order to exit. That was what it did. Okay. This leg was so climatic after a deep deep pullback, so that's why the reason I didn't do it. So 45. Did you get short there? Okay. Let me tell you something. If you did it, you did it right, because this is a flag, right? Then below that bar is a flag bill, right? So this 40 is 45. It's an L2 bear flag breakout. Okay. And sometimes we say it's so low versus low yesterday, things like that. I think that we should take the bet. The worst thing that could happen here, you're trading in the way of the trend, is that you can get out in break even or so. So this is nice. So I didn't exit well here. So I should wait more. Okay. But that I got 20 points with one E-mini here. Then 46, beautiful bar, with half of the body below the low of yesterday. So that's a breakout, right? It's a breakout. We'll put this like a breakout out of yesterday breakout, right? And we see acceleration here. So then this is a breakout leg, right? So when we have a breakout like this, like a pattern, right? I start to count again. So this for me is the first leg, and then the second leg down. We still have, you know, room for tomorrow. Let's say that way, right? According to this. Another way is we have this. This is a trend resumption. It's that you can make this like this and use it just as a target, right? So like this as a target. So you can use this as a target and get exit here, for example, right? Then, well, we have that one, two, and we can see here is this is a channel line by O. So here start low probability event. So let's put it as a pattern. Low probability event. It's a sell the close. So everything here you see here since this breakout in 46, right? So what you're gonna do is basically you're looking for this. You can make even here. Look at this. Moving, measure move down here. So channel line breakout, target here. Would you imagine that it's gonna get there? I don't think so, but that's what the pattern. So As I say, this is this is a high probability, a low probability event, so you sell the closes. And when you sell the closes, it's scalping. Right? I like to use to sell until the third bar after the breakout. 46, 47, 48 are selling. Sell the close. Okay? So that's sell the close. How do you operate that? So this is the first one, right? Target here. So so you get out here. 48. If you take uh, if you take the 47, 47, you get it here. If you take the 48, stop in there, you get it here, right? So you trade like this. But then you have, when you have these bars like this, you have a second leg down. So you can look a second leg down, you know, with high probability, right? So and then you sell above bars like this L1, for example. I will say that with this strong leg, I don't think so that it's gonna be, and this sell the close event is gonna be to the 50%, then go down. I don't think that is the context for that. So you sell the first tentative to go up a bear bar like this. You can use a 1 minute chart also for selling this. You can sell that L at L2. You can sell it in the close here. You can sell it below 56. You have a leg one, leg two stuff target to follow here. So leg one, sorry, it's gonna be, so in your mind, you need to consider this, leg one, pull back, leg two. It's something like this. That's a target, 5075. So when you enter here, you're looking for this at the beginning, and at least in the second entry, okay? When you see this, that is start to overlap, and then 53 fails below, 57 fails below 53, and the bulls are, the bears are taking profit there, then you're gonna start to say, well, it's not gonna there. I'm gonna get out in the next low, right? And I took this one to close my day here below 62. It's an L3, right? And you take profit in the new lows like 65. Wash with exhaustion bar to finish the day, and then H1 is 71. Usually you can take that 71 looking for at least 101 of that bar, right? And it didn't get that. It shows that the bears were so strong that, you know, bulls just, or the bears just taking profit in a sideways couple of legs, taking profit here every day, but just was sideways, right? So let's make a recap of how many points do you get, you know, if you're trading right this day, right? So let's say that you get the bar one and you got out in the eight, you got 11 points. So let's put it here, 11 points, okay? And then you trade this 50% that I did was 23 points. This is the second trade. Okay. Here, with exit here, right? 23 points. That's basic. This cap I'm not considering because we are in the same trade here. This H2 is 9 points. Right? This, if you're if you're long and you exit well here into the tree and you get down here, this is something. Where's the exit of this? I would say that the primary target is here, but you have like one, like two targets here. So it's more 19 points. But let's be more conservative. 14, 15 points. 14.5. Just on the low of the day. Right? So you get low of the day, 14.5 points. Just that. It's a good swing still. So let's say, well, we have this 34, but I would say that we can make the middle of that 45 here. If 14 points, that's okay. Okay, and then we got this flag here. This flag is a little bit tricky because you need to wait for a breakout. And when we have a breakout, then you're looking for this target at least, right? So this trade looking for this target at least here. So this is the trade that we made, something like 11 points, just one-on-one. At this time you need to really exit, right? So you exit here and you re-enter, you exit in the close and you re-enter below. You got one-on-one of that bar here. It's like a 11 points, more 11 points. Okay, that's a scalp. And then 48, this is the continuation. You might exit here and you get short on 48, the close, and then you have that 48. You will exit here, this here, and the third time that you got is this gonna be 21 points. Something like that. And that's it. I think that that's the day, right? Till there. Because you have the exact sum. You can get short here below 69, but at that time I don't think so. We were very close to channel line, close of the day. It's more trade, we have more chances to have they taking profit there. So I will not take that one. So if we sum all of that with a good long two, we were able to take 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 23 plus 9 plus 14.5 plus 22. 100 points, 100.5, right? So that will be what we could do in a day like this of 120 points. So we can get 100 points here. This is amazing. So if we trade, get not overlapping trade, that's the count of the points if we trade, and we take advantage of profit. How many I did today? We are looking to 85.76. 50. I did 57 points today, gross. Right? So 57 points today gross using micros and minis. That's nice. This is about, if we get 120 points, it's about 57, it's about 47%. All Brooks recommends we can get 40% of the or day like this will be great. So I was above that. It's not easy, but you need to be focused and you need to be you know we quick of taking decision process, but it's feasible to do it. Okay. So thank you very much for watching this video, and let me know your comments. Let me know any suggestion, and let me know what did you did. What were your entries during the day? And if you want an opinion on that, plus just let me know in the comments. Thank you very much, and have a great week.